What's going on, people? This is Tasherre Risay, and welcome back to Beat Breakdown, episode 10. We're covering weekly homework assignment number 2, my submission for it. And back then, in week number 2, I was really trying to establish what Computer Music Academy was about, and really establish what the weekly homework assignment was going to be. And I started this series called Sample Mutilation. Sample Mutilation is pretty simple. We're going to give you a sample or a song, and you have to use everything within that sample. You can't use any other samples, any other instruments and VSTs or anything like that. You can only use that sample, and of course you can use your own drums. And sometimes I will allow, you to use another bass line. And the sample that we used was Bob James' classic Nautilus, which has been used many times. My whole reasoning behind that was to basically force you to do something different, knowing that it's been used many times before. And I think it turned out really dope. That's one of our best weeks, if you ask me. Let me take you through my submission, starting out with here's my drums. Came up with this pattern. And loved how that turned out. And let me show you what I used on that. Did a little EQ and some loudness and a little lo-fi on there. But that's on the pads or the drums, the samples themselves. I actually did a little bit more affecting on the group, which we got the transient master, a little more EQ, and then we got a little reverb in there. And that's why the drums actually stand out a little bit more. So it went from there, and this is when we started establishing having different sections and change ups. So I wanted to have an intro, and what I did is take this sample, and if you know Nautilus, you know where this is, and took that, chopped it up, put it all to each pad, and came up with this pattern. Boom, got that. And right about now, this is where we are. And the next thing that I worked on was the bass line, which took a sample and I put a filter on it, the low pass filter. And this is the sample itself. So yeah, that's actually another part of the song. Put the filter on there. But then I actually played the bass line. Yeah, like how that came together. So now we are up to this right here. So I went from there and took this sample, and that's all one sequence. Went there, actually put a little distortion on it. So we got a little EQ, a little saturation, distortion, a little reverb, and came up with and now we are up to this right here. Little panning on it. You can hear it going left and right. I ended up going to another instrument. Got this sample. This is actually for the breakdown before it goes back into the hook, which I went. Yeah, this turned out really dope in my opinion. And let you hear it all together. You can hear the bass line is a little different. That's the bass line. Drums. And then it went right back into the first part of the beat, which is yeah, had a lot, I do mean a lot of fun putting this together. And if I remember correctly, this only took me, you know, maybe an hour, maybe two to actually put everything together, sequence it. And then I came back the next day and mixed everything. So basically, I'm happy that I was actually able to bring this series back and show you this one in particular. And of course, last week to show you, you don't always need open samples, you know, where it's obviously a kick, snare, or a guitar lick or a bass or something like that. You can take whatever you want to take out of these songs by filtering and EQing and just doing things, you know, that sometimes are out of the box from what you normally do and get the results you want, because I think this turned out really dope. Yeah, that is it for this particular episode, my people. Once again, thanks for watching. If you enjoy what you're seeing, please like and share the video. Subscribe to the channel if you have not already. And if you would like to get in on what we do over at Computer Music Academy, first off, go over to the Computer Music Academy YouTube page and join it, because you're missing the new tutorials, the new episodes of the podcast, and a lot of other material. So do that, number one. And number two, come on over to computermusicacademy.com and join us. If you want to do what we do, come on over and join us. It's that simple. On that note, I'm done for this week, and I will talk to you next time. See ya.